Welcome back to some more Danganronpa. Continuing the trial. Doing some psych taxi. So this is like objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying to form the question. Use the X1 to accelerate. Let's like to move left and right. By picking the letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you completed the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. And there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use R1 to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Alright. Fucking driving, huh? Alright. How do I, let's focus. Okay, X. We're just grabbing every letter. Alright. I kind of like this. I kind of like it. It's much better than surfing. The blank was the box. That's the only other word I can think of. The body. Never mind. Body was brought from where? Okay, think of time. Lab window, lab door. The body was brought from where? Okay, gotcha. I was trying to avoid civilians. Well, good thing we hit it right. Alright, we're driving. Next question, let's go. Dang, this is gonna take a lot longer than the other one. So what happens if I like miss some? I'm not gonna find out. Body was brought to the gym from where? It was brought to the gym from where? The window. Ryan was lab. Okay, gym window. Good. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? Rope? Tennis table? Or what are our options? Okay, from window to window. Nice. Pretty simple. It's kind of long though. It's very simple.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
And Mark is on top of it.
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. The rope? Was it rope? I mean, I was thinking like, because it was on the cable, so it'd be kind of like the rope. But I don't know if that's what it's referring to in this case. Because wasn't this tied around Emiko? What was used to connect the two windows? I don't see anything else it could be, so I'm gonna shoot this, I guess. Okay, that's right. I was hesitant, not gonna lie.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows
Damn, we're doing some
60
math
feet.
shit.
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is where what on thing comes in. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. Tennis cable.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
That's pretty big, right?
50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Would they have been able to get to the gym on this side? I
That's
guess
how
if they use a
culprit made
stage,
one
right?
rope that reached both windows.
I suppose that's possible. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's
But when would he have done it?
Gonta used ropes a
I guess
lot
if he did it a long time ago.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Yep.
I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
Alright, you got something good to say?
Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in
Yeah.
the piranha tank.
That's something, because how did I
Stop
get
making
into the
such
tank?
dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Alright, buddy. Dude.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank.
Oh,
and
okay.
move the tank.
That's so stupid.
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Yes, there's a tire. Not just a rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty.
Yeah, we know
difficult
this,
to put
Shuichi,
that
come
body
on.
In the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously, the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning, they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Problem is, how? Did they get near it? How did they get near it? I spaced it out too much? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow, the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
The Why does Kaido look
All
so
starts
big?
with
Is Kaido pretty tall?
you be the opening
Or are we
act,
just really
and
short?
I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Oh, fuck. Alright. What did the culprit fashion to move the body between the windows? Fashion? I think we gotta start shooting shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh my god, it's hard. How do I? Is it X? Is it X? My god, we're... I don't know what word. Oops, and now I made to click that. Is it W now? Push W. Alright, it's not W. Okay, are we doing rope? We are. Rope. Rope. I don't know what word we're trying to make, right? It's definitely... Yeah, this is why it's nuts. I still don't know what we're trying to make here. Rope. We're just gonna keep shooting shit till we eventually get it. Ropeway? I mean, what?
That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the
I've
body.
never heard that word before in my life.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. And oh my god, we have another mind mine? Alright, let's see here. And this mode objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the X button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's one piece left, you can press X repeatedly to break it. Time penalties, don't button mesh. Okay, get it as I play. I sure hope so. That's a lot. That's a lot. Cool.
I see it.
It wasn't too bad.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Alright.
It was made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
You think so? Okay. That's what I was thinking. Like, would it be able to hold 2 people?
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to
Alright.
construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Alright.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Would it? Monokuma?
We got asked that question.
Or one of you guys?
We decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
I don't think he's gonna say.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
He slipped up before, come on.
Look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trio was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
It's not really ruined, man.
Now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Yep.
Ropeway murder. Some crazy ass shit.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
I mean, yeah, why else would he leave it?
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Gonna go in the pool. Right? reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. It was that time.
That's it. Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
Yep.
Couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Though I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Okay, go Kishi.
personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to grow in my
Right.
heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No. Respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Indeed.
Who is it?
I have no idea.
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Oh yeah, what do you got, Kaido?
My sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I don't. Am I supposed to know at this point? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Yes, I have a good idea who the culprit is. Am I choosing right now? Who could it be? Think. Can I pause? Should I look through my evidence now? I don't know if it's gonna make me choose right away. I don't know if I can pause while I'm choosing. Huh. I don't know, man. Am I supposed to pick someone?
Hey,
Or we're doing a minigame?
are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man. There's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
Oh no.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Alright, I mean, I'll do my best. Yeah. I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that, okay, fair enough. Prepared in the gym, so Anji, Himiko. Was Kurumi over there too? Let me check real quick if you don't mind. Because where was Kurumi at? Last night, Kurumi at the entrance hall. The entrance hall, okay. So maybe not. I feel like she mentioned going to the gym though. But maybe I'm misremembering. He was with Kurumi 9:10. Left. Kurumi was in the gym a little before 9 p.m. with Himiko and Anji. And she was in the gym alone for 5 minutes. Shit, is it actually Kurumi? making me choose. Shit, is it actually Kurumi? No way, right? I don't want to believe it. Is it Kurumi? I might be wrong. Can I open the thing again? I sure can. God damn it. Right, there's no one else I'm missing? Because Anji, Himiko, and Kurumi. Because Kurumi was in, I mean, with the fact that it says in the gym for 5 minutes, she would have had to tie the rope or throw the rope down. She can do that within 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it has to be her. Because unless I'm missing someone, I don't think it would be Anji and Himiko because I think they were with each other the whole time.
It has to be you.
Damn, man. Come on. Damn.
One more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the
Okay.
prime suspect.
So maybe not, but... No, come on.
Kirumi?
Oh. So Kirumi is the culprit.
Oh, well, we don't know that yet. Come
That
on,
is
let's,
not
let's,
yet a
let's take it
certainty.
back a notch.
Let us hear her testimony first.
Yeah.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is
Same.
the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Okay.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Of course. Why would I not?
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Wow, that is a dope ass pose. Alright. Alright.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Really? I mean, the thing is in there, right? I mean, I'm not wrong. Come on. Alright, well, let me finish what everyone's saying.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Yeah, it's just too bad. And use an alibi for nighttime. No one has alibi. Made some seconds back.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Why are you stuttering?
Such nonsense.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it. Oh, is this one of those flip-up things?
Not the culprit.
The crime.
I assumed we're using this just because... Granted, she isn't in here until... What was it said? Oh, wait, was it not this account? I thought it was. Am I blind? Tricked by Pikachu, Himiko and Andre brought in 5 minutes to 9 p.m. Okay, that's something else. Was it this one? It was this one we were looking at. Well, not quite. Kurumi in the entrance hall. Wait, what was I looking at? Alibis for yesterday? Okay, do we have that?
Crime was committed at night.
Yes, okay.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
So,
I believe most of us.
yeah, are we shooting that one? I guess we can go through it again. We have enough time, right?
Have one.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms.
Maybe we shoot that one.
But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Yeah, because we can't really prove that. I mean, we have to shoot. It's definitely this one. I was looking at the wrong one. My bad.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Yes, I think we shoot Maki's thing, or not Maki, Miyu's thing,
An alibi for nighttime?
or maybe this one. But I'm gonna shoot the other one. Because this is evidence. Because you're alone. Or okay, or not. Okay, give me. Yeah, alright. You should. Maybe I'm wrong on all accounts. The thing is, I get it, but also, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh wait, it could have been done by anyone. It was another thing we could shoot. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to shoot? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to shoot. Let's try that. Because the only time that would have been open was when she was alone for 5 minutes. Right? I think that makes sense. I think. Okay, there we go.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Yeah.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body...
Man, why'd you kill?
Several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time
Yeah.
for murder, but enough time to set it up.
Yeah.
Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Okay.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Come on, man. Your battle showdown? Oh boy. Okay. We haven't used something.
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative.
What
when
is
you
this
consider that
nonsense?
The crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
Advance.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Mark the window frame?
It is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess.
I don't even know what Mark's window frame is. Scratched by something? Yeah, I don't think we use this yet, so.
It is nothing more than deception.
Conclusion together, it's not just guess. I have evidence on my side, I'll show her. Give it a shot.
With that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your
Nice.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh, Kirumi.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
Oh? For everyone.
A duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Response seems genuine. So what does she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
I have a feeling it's not us. Kaido?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about
Yeah.
us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Yeah, probably.
Motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
Come on.
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together.
This is... No, we don't do this.
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid.
I don't know if I can trust her now.
I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Oh, but she's crying too, though. I don't know, man.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit?
Ah,
Someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
yeah, I don't know.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
I can't, though. Ugh.
You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
Is it insufficient? I don't know. Making use of what I got, you know?
For Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Oh, come on, man.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
As much as I don't want to.
To indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, Won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
You're trying to live, man.
Don't you want to protect everyone?
Is that not what I'm doing?
Because I want to protect everyone.
Yeah, come on.
Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. You bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Okay, come on.
Can't save anyone.
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. Going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Yeah, of course, the sister proves she's guilty. Oh. Is this part of her dress?
This is it.
Yeah. I think it's part of her dress, or maid outfit.
In the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Why would you have ripped it though? I'm assuming it's part of her clothes.
But I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Oh, was she using her clothes to...
For example, the culprit could have used their
Yeah.
hands for friction.
She would have got rope burn, so she used her
So
clothes.
what? You're still
Or her
wrong.
gloves.
Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Same. Finding out how the black fabric fits into this key is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Oh, we're
You
doing...
are incorrect.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. We're on 17... Oh, we're so 21 now? Oh my god, we're so good.
But I will never
Oh. Is this supposed to confuse me? Because it is very much confusing me.
You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will
Damn it,
never
I gotta get that timing. We done?
What is that piece of trash?
Ru... Oh, Kurumi's gloves? Kurumi's gloves. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Jeez.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi.
Was that how it worked last time too? Was she almost naked last time? Kinda? Piece of black fabric came from Kurumi's... Okay, yeah.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
Fell into the
From what I
pool.
remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth, because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaido was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking, and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
We have to be near the end, right? Because I am very tired. Okay, that's it. How's this work again?
This is the truth of the case.
Alrighty then.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing.
Yep.
That horrifying sight was...
God, I was on this trail forever, I realized. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. Damn. It's felt so long ago.
The time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more.
I can't believe Kurumi did it.
Climb up to the gym's window.
Granted, I say that every time. Can't believe this person did it.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his
It's so
head into
fucked
the
up,
sink
dude.
filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left
It's
the
so
culprits in
messed up.
cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab window.
I really didn't think I would be able to hold them.
Single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes.
What are those?
The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Kirumi.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
Such a weird character.
This case was decided the moment
Like, I don't know what
someone
Kokichi's
who
deal
shall
is, you
not
know?
be named opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Daddy is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Make me vote again. Dude, when it made me do that the first time, having to click on Kylie hurt me. Oh, fuck. Alright. Damn, man.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
That's Rue, Kurumi. Come on. Alright. Assuming it's Kurumi anyways. It could be Kokichi, I guess.
Blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Alright. Damn, man. And that's it, huh? Yep. A lot of misses. Ah, fuck. Can I scroll down? Alright, there you go. Damn. What's a C? I guess that would have been debate? Is that? They're just a normal bullets? Is that what debate means? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I did fuck up on one of the debates pretty badly. It took me a while to get. Anyway. Cool, we'll leave it there. We will finish this chapter next time. Thank you for watching, and, well, see you next time.